Hi there, I'm Paul from Norway. I'm a licensed local guide in Oslo, and in this episode I'm going to show you 7 hidden gems in the city. The first hidden gem is located up on a hill on the east side of Oslo.
Hop on tram number 19 and ride it east. You'll go past the Opera House and the Munch Museum before hopping off at the Oslo Hospital stop. From here, walk past the artwork Red Santa. Continue up the hill into the forest past the Huldra female troll statue by artist Dyrevaux, and keep left heading upwards until you get to a black frame where you'll enjoy some great views over the city.
So back in the late 1800s, the famous Norwegian painter Edvard Munch, he was walking around with some friends when suddenly he felt a breath of melancholy and he started to feel exhausted and he was quivering with fear and he saw the sky turning blood red and he felt that there was an endless scream going through nature. And supposedly that happened up here in this area, and this is where Munch found the inspiration for the world famous painting The Scream.
After the Munch viewpoint, I make my way down through the forest again and ride the 34 bus from the St. Halvards Plass to the Telthusbakken stop.
Oslo got 2 really charming streets, and I'm walking up one of them here right now. This one is called Telthusbakken, the tent house hill, where you find an allotment garden on one side, and on the other side is a row of colorful wooden houses from the 1800s.
Telthusbakken and Damstredet are 2 charming streets with a collection of well-preserved, mostly wooden buildings from the 1800s, today private dwellings. It's nice to observe all the details and small architectural touches, and I think these streets transport you back in time while providing great opportunities for photos and some nice memories from a quaint and historical part of Oslo. These are for sure my favorite streets in town.
At the top of the Telthusbakken street, you find the Gamle Aker Kirke, the Old Aker Church, which is the oldest building in Oslo from the mid-1100s. The church is located along an old medieval path, and if you walk north from here for 639 kilometers, you will reach Trondheim and the Cathedral of Nidaros. Right now, the church is closed for renovations, but I think by the time this episode is out, it should be open again. And this cemetery is actually a great place to do some celebrity spotting. Like for instance, behind me here, we have the famous playwright Henrik Ibsen, buried together with his wife and his kids and grandkids.
This cemetery was created in 1808 due to famine and cholera epidemics in Oslo. The grounds were extended in 1911, and this is the largest cemetery in the downtown area. It's a peaceful spot to go for a stroll and only a few minutes away from the city center.
And a bit further up here lies another famous Norwegian. I've mentioned his name a couple of times already, the famous painter Edvard Munch.
Not far away on Alexander Kiellands Square is the Syverkiosken hot dog stand, a hot dog institution in Oslo and the only remaining classic hot dog kiosk in town. In terms of street food in Oslo, I think this must be one of the best hidden gems, and the hot dogs are simply delicious.
Alright, so I'm standing here at the Syverkiosk, and here is the owner, Alan, standing here. And Alan, how long have you been here?
Almost 34 years now. So I started here with my father in 1991.
Oh, really?
I was just 13 years old. I was helping my father.
Ah, cool. So you basically grew up eating hot dogs?
Yeah, the first time I was here, it was in 1980.
Wow. The year
I was just 2 years old.
The year I was born, actually. First one out with caramelized onions, the homemade mashed potato, bun, and the lump. Really taste the caramelized onions. A little bit of sour flavor to it. Definitely a good choice. So Alan, which kind is this? Which one is this?
We called it Oslo hot dog. It's a little bit sour and with homemade mustard, ketchup, potato and onion salad and pickled red onions.
Wow.
Hope it tastes good.
Sounds really good. So, hot dog number 2. This is the Oslo hot dog. Delicious. It's really nice with the potato salad. Has some pickles in it. Onions. Delicious. Might be my favorite. I like the fact that it's kind of but you only have one type of hot dog, but it's actually what you put on it, which is sort of the most important here. You usually go to a hot dog stand, there's like 50 kinds of different hot dogs, and then they have like mustard and ketchup and roasted onions. But here it's just what you put on it that makes it so exciting. So here we have the spicy rabagast.
It's with the jalapeno salad, homemade jalapeno salad, and crispy onions.
Wow, sounds good.
Yeah, maybe it's new favorite.
Let's see. I love the spice. Not too spicy, but quite spicy. Again, it burns a bit.
Good.
But it's so good. If you like spicy hot dogs, this is the one you want. Okay, well, thanks for the hot dog.
Thank you.
I'll see you again soon.
Yes.
Ha det bra. Bye-bye. Take care.
For the next hidden gem, I make my way to the Stortinget metro station in the city center and ride the metro west to the Slemdal station. From here is a 7-minute walk to a very exciting site.
Behind me here is probably one of the best hidden gems in Oslo, which is the museum and the mausoleum of artist Emanuel Vigeland.
Emanuel Vigeland, younger brother of the well-known artist Gustav Vigeland, created this place in 1926, meant to be a future museum for his paintings and sculptures. He later decided that it should also serve as his mausoleum, so all the windows were closed and his urn is placed over the entrance door. The main attraction of this museum is a dark, barrel-vaulted room covered with fresco paintings. The art shows human life from conception till death, much of it quite dramatic and in some cases quite erotic. Bronze figures underline the dedication to the mystery of procreation. I think this museum is one of the most unique museum experiences we have in Oslo. The dimly lit frescoes and many nude figures, coupled with an intense acoustics, makes a visit here a very special experience. Note that few visitors are allowed per day, so book your tickets ahead of time. I continue the metro west to the Vettakollen station.
We've come to the end of the day and we're going to finish up with a super easy hike, which starts here at the Vettakollen metro station.
Vettakollen, a scenic hill overlooking Oslo, gives outdoor enthusiasts a rewarding hike offering stunning cityscapes and a taste of Norwegian nature. Whether you're a seasoned hiker or a casual adventurer, Vettakollen promises a memorable experience.
The trail is super well marked. You basically can't get lost. Just follow these blue arrows.
Immerse yourself in the tranquility of the forest as you ascend, with lush greenery and fresh air surrounding you.
It's a bit of a climb to get up here, but if you're in average shape, I'm sure you can do it. The whole hike takes about 20 minutes. If you come in the winter, however, be prepared for icy conditions.
Upon reaching the top, you'll be rewarded with breathtaking panoramic views of Oslo. The city unfolds beneath you with its historical landmarks, harbor, and surrounding islands. If you have time, venture further into the surrounding forest trails for a more extended hike and deeper connection with nature.
All right, we made it to the top. Thanks for watching this episode. A special thanks to all my patrons for their support. I hope you get to see some of these sites for yourself when you come visit Oslo. Ha det bra!